Hi, everyone. Hello, NINC members. Especially, we are really pleased today to welcome Rebecca Hefner, who is a first-time NINC speaker, or who will be this coming fall at the beach. The programming team was really excited to be able to book you and have you join us. And we are thrilled to be able to share a little bit about you with our attendees and people who might be interested in attending. So, would you tell us
Thanks.
a bit about what you do and how, what your journey has been in publishing?
Sure, sure. So, yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you all for asking me to come. And yeah, I'm excited to attend my first NEEC conference. So I'm Rebecca. I'm a romance author and I write under several pen names. So, my most popular two pen names are Rebecca Hefner and Isla Asher. So, I write all of my fantasy, romance under Rebecca Hefner and contemporary romance under Isla Asher. I also have a super spicy pen name that I kind of keep off the cuff. But so yes, I write all sorts of different types of romance. So, and my specialty, what I love doing is helping authors find success who are wide and direct. I started out, I'm the admin of the Marketing Audiobooks Wide group. And so I started out helping authors with wide audiobooks. And then as that developed, I started helping more authors with also wide ebooks and also now direct stores, direct sales, because a lot of authors like myself are selling direct now. So kind of all the whole wide and direct thing is that's my bread and butter.
That's your jam. That's your jam there. Yeah. And we rely a lot on word of mouth, and we had been hearing, Rebecca's great with audiobooks. She's got, she's really great about helping people promote that. So we were very
Yeah,
excited.
awesome.
Um, so what you have two presentations you're going to be doing in September at St. Pete Beach, and one is creative marketing for wide and direct authors, as you just mentioned, and the other is finding success with wide and direct audio. Can you give us little tantalizing teasers for both of those?
Yes. So I think, both will have similar themes, but a little different. So wide audio is where I really first found my wide success. So I do love talking about audiobooks. So I'm happy that people are passing that along. Because once I learned how to do it myself, once I learned how to be successful myself, I wanted to teach other people. And the reason for that is because I just felt like Audible had such a grip on the market. They still do. And I have nothing against Audible or Amazon, but when one retailer has such a grip on the market, it is hard to take control of your own author business. And so I was like, if I am going to, just one author finding success with wide audiobooks is not going to help. So I need to teach other people how to do this. I need to teach other authors. So for wide audio, I have the wide audiobook marketing group on Facebook, and I just share a lot of my tips and tricks for how I find success with wide audio. There are specific things you need to do on each specific platform. So if you try to market your audiobooks the same way on each platform, you're not going to find success. So I've through trial and error, I figured out like how to do that. And so I like to pass that on. And then for wide and direct selling of all things, ebooks and audiobooks and signed books, because I sell everything from my stores, I that's another way where you have to be very creative in order to find ways to find readers. And so I am someone who likes to test a lot of things. I've tried out a lot of different things. And so yeah, I've figured out some things that have made me successful with selling wide and direct. And so I, again, love to just share those with other authors so that they can hopefully find that success. And, again, I do sell on Amazon and Audible. I have no issues with that. But I do really believe that if we are going to have control over our products, we can't just have one retailer who controls the market. So my goal is to help other authors find success on that.
Well, and that's going to be a very popular topic with our attendees. So they're going to be
Awesome.
very excited about that. So, you are a first-time NINC attendee, or you will be this year. What, just given what you've heard about the conference, maybe what you've seen so far with getting ready for it, what are you most excited about?
I think I'm just most excited to meet the other authors. I never get to say, I mean, you know, being an author is so solitary, right? So, I'm excited to meet other authors and to get and to learn stuff myself and to, you know, learn different things and just really chat with other people and hopefully make lots of new author friends because I love meeting author people and hopefully people who again, I'm looking forward to learning. We all have a lot to learn, so I'm sure I'm going to pick up lots of good information myself as well.
That's great. And yeah, our previous attendees almost always say that their favorite part is or are the conversations that they have between workshops, at lunches, at the tiki bar, the infamous tiki bar. And
Ooh,
so yeah, I think you're going to really enjoy that aspect of it. So yeah, it's the
great.
learning doesn't end after the workshops do. So that's our informal motto. Um, so until then, until we all come together on September 17th at the beach, how can people learn a little bit more about you? How can they find you on social media or website? What?
Yeah, so I think the best way well, number one is to join the Marketing Audiobooks Wide Facebook group if you are on Facebook. And I know Facebook, like, by the way, I'm not a huge fan of Facebook, just so you know, but it is the easiest place for better or worse to have a group where you can, so where everyone is familiar with the platform. So if you are on Facebook, join the Marketing Audiobooks Wide group. And in that group, I actually have a free wide audio guide that's pinned in the featured posts. So you can go ahead and download that and kind of start on that before you meet me at NINC. And then of course, for my books, you can find me at RebeccaHefner.com or RebeccaHefnerBooks.com. That's my online store. And I'm on all the social media because who isn't? Because we all have to be. So I'm under Rebecca Hefner everywhere you want to find me.
There you go.
Well, this is going to be awesome, and the team has been so excited about both of your sessions, Rebecca. Like Todra said, we're so excited that we were able to book you, and what you're talking about is going to resonate with a lot of our attendees because more and more we're hearing people want to take more control of their destiny and be able to a previous speaker that Damon Courtney was mentioning when we recorded his interview that indie authors really like to have a lot of freedom, and that's how they got to be indies to begin with,
Right.
and they like learning all those things and pulling all those levers and tweaking
Yeah.
this and trying that. So I know that your sessions are going to be really well attended and really well received. Um, so we really appreciate you joining us
Thanks.
for the very first time, both
Yeah.
at the beach and then here today. So Todder and I always save the least important part for last, which is who the heck are these other two ladies on this video? My name's Mel Jolly. My partner in crime here is Todra Candle. We're the directors of the Novelists Inc. conference, which we frequently shorten to NINC. It's September 17th through the 20th. It's at St. Pete Beach, Florida. We are an annual event, and you do have to be a NINC member to attend as an author. So if you are not yet a NINC member, you can go to NINC.com. It is the premier organization for professional novelists. There are a few requirements that you have to meet. You have to already be published, and you can find out more about the requirements at NINC.com. But one of the reasons we love planning this event and we love NINC, and Todra has been a NINC member and a past NINC president times two. But one of the reasons we love NINC is because we get to facilitate these high-level educational workshops, high-level conversations. We get to bring in industry professionals who can help authors, both trad and indie, grow their careers and have the most successful career possible. So Rebecca, I know you're going to fit in really well.
Great.
I already
I can't-
tell. So we're excited to see you at the beach, and thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having me. I can't wait to meet you all in person. And yeah, it's going to be a really fun time. So thank you.
Yeah, we'll see
Awesome.
you at the beach.